Life in the 21st century can feel overwhelming, between endless notifications, mounting responsibilities, and a constant stream of bad news. It's no surprise that many of us feel stuck in a cycle of stress and anxiety. We seek control, but the world feels uncontrollable. Now imagine this, a mindset that helps you navigate all this chaos with calm, clarity, and resilience. A philosophy that teaches you to focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. This is Stoicism, a gift from the ancient world that's more relevant than ever. Today, we are going to explore Stoicism, not as an abstract philosophy, but as a simple and practical guide for living a better life. To truly understand Stoicism, we must travel back over 2 millennia to ancient Greece. It all began in Athens, around 300 BCE. With a man named Zeno of Citium. Zeno was not a philosopher at first. He was a merchant who lost everything in a shipwreck, but that catastrophe would change his life forever. After the shipwreck, Zeno stumbled into a bookstore and began reading about Socratic philosophy. Inspired, he devoted his life to understanding how to live virtuously and with inner peace. Eventually, he started teaching in a public space called the Stoa Poikile, or painted porch, where his ideas took root. Zeno's philosophy was revolutionary. He taught that a good life was not about wealth or power, it was about aligning with nature, living virtuously, and cultivating wisdom. This philosophy became known as Stoicism. But Stoicism did not stop with Zeno. It was passed down and refined by 3 great thinkers, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Each contributed something unique to the philosophy. Epictetus, a former slave, taught that freedom comes from mastering your own mind. Seneca, a Roman statesman, showed how Stoic principles could be applied to everyday challenges, and Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, embodied Stoicism as a leader, writing his timeless work, Meditations. Together, these men created a philosophy that has endured for centuries, offering a timeless guide to resilience and wisdom. Now that we have explored the history of Stoicism and its founders, let's uncover the essence of the philosophy. What are the core principles that make Stoicism such a powerful guide for life? At its heart are the 4 virtues and the profound ideas that have stood the test of time. These are the pillars that define a good life: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The Stoics believed that by living in accordance with these virtues, we could achieve inner peace and resilience. Wisdom is the ability to see the world clearly. It means understanding what is within our control and what is not. It's about making sound decisions based on reason, not emotion. Epictetus emphasized this idea when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Wisdom guides us to respond thoughtfully to life's challenges, rather than reacting impulsively. Courage, in Stoic terms, is the strength to face adversity and do what is right, even when it's difficult. It's not about the absence of fear, but acting despite it. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Courage is the determination to overcome our fears and take meaningful action. Justice, for the Stoics, means treating others with fairness, kindness, and respect. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and striving to contribute positively to the world. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Stoics believed that living justly was essential for harmony in society and within ourselves. Temperance is self-discipline and moderation. It's the ability to control our desires and not be ruled by excess. This virtue teaches us to find balance and appreciate enough. Temperance is what keeps us grounded. It's what allows us to resist temptations and focus on what truly matters in life. These 4 virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are not abstract ideals. They are practical tools we can use to face life's challenges and live with integrity. Together, they form the foundation of Stoic philosophy. Philosophy is useless if it stays in the realm of theory. The Stoics believed that wisdom must be lived, So how can we apply these timeless principles to our daily lives? Let's explore practical exercises and tools that make Stoicism a way of life, not just an idea. One of the most powerful and practical ideas in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. It's a simple yet profound concept. Focus only on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Epictetus explained this beautifully. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. What is up to us, our thoughts, actions, and choices. What is not, other people's opinions, the weather, or the past. By focusing on what we can control, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and frustration. This mindset is liberating. It allows us to invest our energy where it truly matters. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is amor fati, or love of fate. It's the practice of embracing everything that happens, good or bad, as necessary and meaningful. This does not mean passively accepting life's hardships. Instead, it means reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Amor fati teaches us to not only endure life's struggles but to welcome them, knowing they shape us into stronger, wiser individuals. Imagine this: you wake up, check your phone, and realize you have lost it. Your heart sinks, panic sets in. Now ask yourself, wasn't this fear always a possibility? The Stoics believed that by imagining such scenarios beforehand, we could prepare ourselves emotionally and reduce unnecessary suffering. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, is the practice of imagining worst-case scenarios, not to dwell on them, but to accept them and plan accordingly. Seneca put it this way: we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Picture losing your job, missing an important deadline, or even facing rejection. By visualizing these outcomes, you can mentally rehearse how to stay calm and respond constructively. When life's curveballs come, you are ready. Another powerful Stoic practice is journaling. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, kept a personal journal that became one of the greatest works of philosophy, Meditations. This habit is not about writing for others, it's about reflecting on your thoughts and actions. Every evening, Marcus Aurelius would ask himself questions like, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? This daily reflection allowed him to stay grounded and focused on his values. Stoic journaling helps us gain clarity, track our progress, and identify areas for growth. It's a simple habit that can transform how you approach your day. Life is unpredictable, and adversity is inevitable. Whether it's losing a job, facing rejection, or dealing with personal loss, we will all face challenges. The Stoics taught that while we don't control what happens to us, we always control how we respond. One of the most empowering Stoic tools for facing adversity is reframing. Instead of viewing obstacles as problems, we can see them as opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Reframing challenges means asking yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger because of this situation? With this mindset, even the toughest moments can become meaningful steps on your journey. The Stoics compared life to a ship at sea. The waters may be calm one moment and stormy the next, but the captain must remain steady. This inner strength comes from focusing on what is within our control. Our actions, our mindset, and our character. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By focusing on our inner responses, we can find strength in the face of any hardship. Adversity can also teach us gratitude. The Stoics believed in finding the silver lining in every situation, no matter how difficult. Seneca wrote, even in misfortune, there is opportunity for virtue. Practicing gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we have lost to what we still have. Ask yourself, what can I be thankful for in this moment? Gratitude does not erase adversity, but it helps us approach it with a clearer and calmer perspective. Adversity is a part of life, but Stoicism shows us that we don't have to fear it. By reframing challenges, building inner strength, and practicing gratitude, we can turn life's toughest moments into opportunities for growth and meaning. We have now seen how Stoicism can be practiced in our daily lives, but how does this ancient philosophy help us navigate modern challenges, from improving our mental health to building stronger relationships and even boosting productivity? Stoicism remains as relevant as ever. In today's fast-paced world, mental resilience is more important than ever. Stoicism provides powerful tools to help us maintain a calm and steady mind, even during life's storms. One of the biggest contributors to stress is trying to control the uncontrollable. By applying the dichotomy of control, we can shift our focus to what truly matters and let go of unnecessary worry. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This mindset helps us build inner peace, even when the world feels chaotic. Failure is inevitable, but Stoicism teaches us to view it differently. Instead of seeing failure as defeat, see it as feedback, a chance to learn and grow stronger. Stoicism is not just about self-mastery, it's also about how we interact with others. Relationships can be complex and challenging, but Stoic principles offer a guide to navigating them with wisdom and compassion. Epictetus advised us to remember that everyone acts according to their understanding of the world. This perspective can help us practice empathy, even when others frustrate us. When someone wrongs us, Marcus Aurelius reminds us to respond with kindness. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. By acting virtuously, we not only preserve our peace but also inspire others. Stoicism can also help us focus and achieve our goals. By prioritizing what we can control and letting go of distractions, we can work more effectively and with greater satisfaction. The Stoics believed in taking action, no matter how small. Seneca wrote, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." To combat procrastination, break tasks into manageable steps and focus on progress over perfection. Discipline is the cornerstone of productivity. Temperance, one of the 4 Stoic virtues, reminds us to control our impulses and stay committed to our goals. As we bring everything together, what does it mean to live a resilient life? For the Stoics, it's about finding peace in the chaos, strength in adversity, and purpose in every action. One of the simplest yet most profound lessons of Stoicism is to focus on the present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. By letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future, we can fully appreciate the here and now." Living a resilient life also means aligning your actions with your values. When we live according to what we truly believe, we find a sense of purpose that no external event can shake. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or being indifferent to life. It's about living with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It's about learning to navigate life's highs and lows with grace. As you go about your day, remember these timeless lessons. Focus on what you can control, embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, and above all, live in alignment with your values. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoicism. If you found value in these ideas, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with others seeking wisdom. Until next time, stay resilient.